afternoon. This is your Pan-African show called Afreeqa with your host Qatsalawrq Seifu. We have come back again, yet with another exciting show for you. Thank you for coming to the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Could you please introduce yourself?
Okay. My name is ትዕግስት አበበ. I was born in Bahir Dar and grew up in Jimma. I have a BSc in medical laboratory and I'm a mother of three.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Being a mother in itself is work. So
Yes.
congratulations.
Thank you so much. And I've been working with Ethiopian Airlines as a flight attendant for the past 10 years.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a commitment. Well, I thank you again for coming to the studio and giving me this opportunity to have this conversation with you. Now, when I met ትዕግስት, I met her on a bazaar, and she actually makes jewelry. And the beauty of her jewelry is not your normal jewelry like silver, gold, or brass, but bamboo. So the reason why we brought her here is, as you can see a few bags laid out. She also does bags with bamboo. But before we get into the bamboo, I want to know how you got to the bamboo.
Okay.
You know, you did say you're a mother of three, you worked as a flight attendant. But before you even got into all of that, I would like to know how you grew up, because you obviously have some kind of creativity within you. So I'd like to know how you nurtured and brought that out on your bags.
Thank you so much. Jimma is known with its woodworks, you know. Even my uncle used to do combs, wooden combs, so I saw that. And my first product that I prototyped with bamboo was the comb that I saw that my uncle yes, made, but it needs lots of studies, and so now it's on the side and I'm doing the jewelries. My childhood was, I'm exposed for lots of things. My dad helped me do lots of things other than studying. He encouraged me to draw, to do sculptures and everything. So it was a childhood like doing things. I did not keep it up when I joined university, so I dropped all of my creativity part and I focused on study. So I graduated with medical laboratory.
I know, in medical laboratory from
Yes.
that creative girl.
Yeah, actually I love science as well.
Okay.
I love nature. So that's why it was my first choice to join medical laboratory. Now, even my I had a fight with my father because he said it's not a good choice, like it's not job oriented, you know, but I love science.
So you got into it.
Yes. And I graduated with a good grade, but unfortunately by that time I have to look for a job by myself. Before that, the government placed us in a job, but during our graduation it just stopped, so they gave us our document and to look for a job. So when I first come to Addis, I came here to join Addis Ababa University for a master's program. There was for a woman with a grade more than 2.5 grade, they give a master's degree scholarship.
Oh.
So I registered for that because my point was 3.2. So I was sure I would get that spot. But at the moment they pick the girls with 2 years experience.
You also needed an experience.
Yes. So I was looking for a job, and I applied for Ethiopian Airlines flight attendant, and then I joined the Ethiopian Airlines training, and after 3 months of training I start flying.
So you joined Ethiopian Airlines?
Yes, and I've been working for the past 10 years. I get lots of experience with it. Like, I was just a fresh graduate. I don't know the trends and everything. So it shaped me from my personality, and also it widened my perspective about like life, exposure. The exposure is amazing. So I'm grateful that I joined Ethiopian Airlines. It's like a mother company for me. Still, I feel like I belong there. Yes.
10 years is no joke.
Yes.
10 years is no joke.
Yeah.
Okay, so, working for Ethiopian Airlines, as you said it, opened your horizon, opened your perspective. And I don't think at that point you were even thinking of getting into jewelry designing, were you?
No, I was not.
So how did you end up getting into the bamboo world? Because how did you even know that you could do that with bamboo?
I always told myself that working with Ethiopian Airlines is a short-term job. So I have to create my own brand, which will focus on natural product. So I always say to myself, I will have a company called Tenadam, so which will be working on natural product. Always, I try to take care of myself with natural product, to decorate myself, my house with natural products. So I always say to myself, I will have a company which will produce natural product, and the name will be Tenada. So I have that in mind, but as I told you, working on air is not an easy job. So you need a time to think, and especially for creativity. So how this bamboo product come is during COVID time. I was pregnant with my third baby. So COVID pandemic happened. So I have to stay at home like for a long time. At that time, I tried to connect all the dots that is in my mind, I always want to create a company with natural impact, and I want to create job opportunity as well. I always say to myself, ET is enough for me and for my family, but not for others. So I want to create something that will impact others' life as well. So I try to study like what I can do, what do I have in hand. So I came up with bamboo. Bamboo is the most eco-friendly, sustainable, versatile plant we have.
Yeah.
And Ethiopia is abundantly blessed with this plant. We are #1 grower in Africa. 67% of African bamboo grow in Ethiopia, but we're not using it.
We don't use it.
Yes, that much. And we can create lots of job opportunities through it, because most of the product we are making with bamboo is handcraft. So I select bamboo and I try to study about it. And the next thing is, who is going to help me? How can I get bamboo? I know woodworks. I've been finishing in my childhood. I used to help my uncle, my neighbors who are doing wooden furniture for the finishing. They will say, do this finishing and we will buy you this and this. So I know wood, but not bamboo. So my next step is, where can I get this material? How can I physically touch this material? So there is one NGO in Ethiopia who's working on bamboo. It's called IMBAR, International Bamboo and Rattan Association. So my next step is just to contact them. I just contact them. And they say, okay, you want to practice, just go this place. You will have this kind of material, and do your prototype. And I just, at first, tried the combs that my uncle used to make. So and I try to develop lots of other products, jewelries, bangles, and everything. And it was a good experience for me, like practicing the things. But at that moment, nobody is believing in me. Even the one who gave me the opportunity even to practice, let's give her a chance. She's not going to continue, you know. Bamboo is not a respected material in here. Yeah. So I just want to improve that. I want to change the people's mentality as well. I want to create an awareness. That's why after I do my prototypes, I just go to the Ministry of Trade and I just registered.
Your name?
Yeah, the brand, Enada. Because I want people to know I'm serious, and I want to push even myself. Like, it's a serious thing. I have to do it. Because the vision that I have is big. I know people will not understand it for the moment, but I have to show them. And then I just go to the Ethiopian Airlines and I resign my job properly and I start working like with lots of product. And I even make my first bag with the skewer, you know, the skewer for the, yes. And my African fabric from my shirt pocket, I tear that and I
put it in there.
Yes, I make my first bag just like that, and I try to gather people information, like wearing it out, and people say, "Oh, it's a very nice bag." Okay, so that I can do bags also. Yes,
that's good.
And I add bags as well.
I would like to come back to your name.
Okay.
You know, Enada.
Yes.
There has to be a reason, because you had the name before you had your products.
Yes.
Or what you wanted to make, I'm assuming.
Yes.
So there's obviously a connection with the name with you.
Yes.
So if you could tell us about that, and then how the work on bamboos is.
Okay, I would love to answer that. You know, Enadam is everything for us Ethiopians, right? When we have a stomachache, our mom will say, eat, yes, have Enadam for coffee, Enadam, everything. It's a very powerful and medicinal plant, as a plant. And the name, for me, it's huge. Yes, one word
says a lot.
Yes, hoping a healthy lifestyle for the whole human being, not only human being, for all nature. So I want my product to be eco-friendly, user-friendly. So all the jewelries that I made is with bronze or copper and bamboo. And I try to make it no chemical at all. So I want people to come out of plastic and chemical usage and to use natural product. So my product will not have an direct effect on the consumers. And after they get used to it, or if they lost it and if it left on the ground, it will not harm the environment. You know, it needs to be a biodegradable.
It's well thought.
Yes. So I wish a healthy lifestyle for all society. And the other thing is, I'm working with single moms, empowering mother for me by giving training and a job opportunity, is creating a healthier society. That's why I called it Tena Adam.
Beautiful, beautiful. Can you share the unique aspects of Ethiopian culture that influence your innovative designs with bamboo?
Yes, most of my patterns, designs, try to reflect Ethiopian patterns or African. It have a Pan-African effect. So the pattern, most of the pattern that I use, the one you are wearing, is Safed. It's called Safed. I have a Safed collection, which represent our mom, Safed decoration items, and Tilet. We have Tilet collection, which represents our
cultural
dress pattern, and the jewelries, the assemblies also represent Ethiopian and African way of assembling jewelries. And our bags have our fabrics combined with bamboo, and even the stitching, the patterns, it also represent our way of decorating and doing things.
Are there specific challenges or advantages to working with bamboo as a material in your design?
Yes. The challenges are there are not too much tools, machineries. You know, most of the product still that I'm using, the tools that I'm using is like an ancient method of like we are using knife.
So you're creating your own tools basically.
Yes. But it's not helping us to create a standard, you know. When you go to China, India, Japan, they have a tool for bamboo, even for small kind of household making of bamboo, they have a tool. But here, we don't have any kind of tool. So I'm trying to make...
I was just about to say that. Yes. Because we're known for doing things here because we can't import it.
Yes.
So you have to somehow be more creative in your own way and cater it to your own style.
I'm trying to communicate with a Torno house. I can give them a design so that they can copy it. Yeah, because there are a few samples which came from India and China. And I just want them to copy that for us, not only for me, for others. Yes, it could be helpful. It could create a standard. Yes.
Yeah. But, so I'm working on that. It's the machinery that he's trying to do for you, that you want him to do for you.
Yes. Small machineries. It's not the big one, by the way. It's a very small, but it have a big impact in our on quality. Standardization, and even for bulk production. Yeah,
because you can't produce in bulk.
Yes, now
every single thing is handmade.
Yeah.
So every single item is different from the next one. Even if you make two of the same kind, each one is different.
Yeah.
It's actually beautiful, by the way, because it makes it more special.
Yes.
Because now when I'm wearing this necklace, I'm thinking of the person behind it.
Yeah.
That sat there, was doing this for how long? I don't know.
Even with the machines are not going to do all the jobs, you know. They are helping, humans, you know, instead of cutting the bamboo with knife in a hand, you know, it's a lot of burden on our women. So just some cutting machine, slicing machine, that's all I want.
So how do you balance sustainability in your design process, considering the use of bamboo and its environmental impact?
So bamboo is, as you say, the most eco-friendly and sustainable material. And in my concept, it can replace lots of products. Like this bag that I have is to replace a plastic shopping bag, even the paper one. The paper one is like you use it one time. This is a lifetime product. So this is sustainability for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and creating a sustainable income with bamboo is another concept.
Yeah, you know, as a country, I don't think we've utilized bamboo.
Yes.
Because when you go to Asia, oh my God, they build houses with the bamboo. They have the most amazing houses.
Yes.
So I'm glad that we're slowly getting into it, even if it's by jewelry. You know, jewelry is still...
Actually, in Adam have like lots of plan. This fashion is the first project. Why we choose fashion is easy, like to create an awareness. To catch people's eyes.
Absolutely.
So this is our first project. We have like lots of categories. We will do that step by step, and
yes,
we'll have another interview.
Okay, so can you highlight any symbolic meanings or cultural elements embedded in your bamboo bag or jewelry designs? What's your logo?
As you can see here, this is in my logo.
In the middle?
Yes, in the middle, one hand of, this is Adam in general.
Okay.
Yeah. So Adam is source of life, right?
Yeah.
We all came out through him. So here is one hand of Adam is 10 Adam leaf. And the other one is bamboo. So, yeah. So by utilizing bamboo, we will create a Tena Adam society. This is the earth. Adam, he loved himself. He take care of himself, and he take care of the earth as well. Yeah. So this is what Tena Adam, the logo means. Yeah.
Have you encountered any collaborations with local artisans or communities in Ethiopia for your bamboo?
I collaborate with clothes fashion designers, like to showcase my jewelries, my bags with their clothings. Yeah.
And how was that?
It was good. I was part of Hub of Africa 2024, so I collaborate with one of a fashion designer. So
your bags were on the runway.
Yeah. It was an amazing
and
experience.
How was it? Yeah.
It was
the reception?
It was an amazing experience for me. It was our first runway, so it was amazing. Yeah.
So how long has it been since Tena Adam has actually been on the market?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the idea.
Yeah.
To the market. We checked the market last year. Yeah. It's just 1 year.
So technically 1 year.
Yeah.
You have a
on
store?
the market. I have a workshop. Yeah, at Kabena Catholic Church, Kidanamret Church, and now I'm opening my showroom at Bole Warka Tower.
Ah, brilliant. Yeah. How do you see your bamboo creations contributing to the global perception of Ethiopian craftsmanship and innovation?
You know, while I was traveling due to my job, I always feel like there's a gap. Like we have a resource. In some place, in Europe, in America, they might consider, we might hear our name, Ethiopia's name, as a raw material producer, not the end product producer. So I always say to myself, why? We have the resource, we have the capacity. What is missing?
Exactly.
So the thing that missing is me.
Thank you.
I'm responsible, you know. I have to create something which can influence, which can impact, which can give my country's name on top.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's I want Tena Adam to be an international brand.
Good luck.
Thank
and
you.
I think it would make it. I think it will make it.
Yes, thank you.
One of the things that I think as a country we've gradually come to the point where we have started producing good stuff.
Yeah.
Our finish is good.
Yes.
Our production is awesome.
Yes.
So now we can take it. We can cross over. We can take it to the next step.
Yeah. That's why I always say to my staff, you know, after long hour of working, if the finishing is not perfect, it will cancel all our effort. So the finishing has to be smooth. It needs to be flawless.
Yeah, I always tell people, especially in the clothing world, you know, if you've at some point in your life worked with clothes, when you're buying clothes, the first thing you do is turn it upside down.
Yes.
Because the first thing that attracted you was the top, right?
Yeah.
So, but then you have to look beyond.
Yes.
So the first thing you do is turn it around. And if the backside is better than the front, then that's a good job.
That's the best one.
That's the best job. They took very great detailing.
Yes.
They did good work.
Yes. Let me show you my bag then.
Yes.
I always, as I told you, told my staff, even the inside
Yes.
have to be perfect. So, and I always told them, when I open my bag, I need to be proud. So yeah, we have to make it something like that. So I have another bag in here as well. This is another design that I have. I don't even know.
That's funny. I saw this and I was like, this is the...
Yeah. This one have a strap.
Oh, that has
Its
a strap.
own.
Yeah.
You see the finishing.
This is
inside?
beautiful. Yeah,
Look.
I see. Yes.
Yeah. You see? Even the stitching need to be neat. And this stitching are handmade, by the way.
You can tell because they're
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. It makes it more strong,
So-
and it comes.
So
it
even
blends with bamboo.
what you stitch with is bamboo.
No.
This is actually
It's a
okay.
yeah. Waxed yarn.
So that's
So-
quite fascinating.
Yeah, it needs to be perfect and innovative. Like you see the handles here. We created this handle in our workshop. The pattern, the hand stitching pattern, we came up with this like to make the finishing more flawless and the design to
work with
the
actual
bamboo. Yes,
The stitching is actually very nice.
yeah, and it creates one more job opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So how many people do you have in your shop, in your workshop?
Permanently, for the moment, I have 5, and I give training on the bamboo mat weaving, basketry, and everything. So my point is like to create a system, to create a value chain. So this woman will be working by themselves, not only for me, for anyone who's interested for a quality bamboo product. They have those. So mother who's working from their house, I have like 10 10 mothers who do the weaving. These weavings and is not done in my workshop. I don't want it to be in my workshop. I don't want it to be done in my workshop.
And there's a reason for that?
Yes. If I hire one woman who's going to do it permanent in my workshop, I just empower only one.
Only one.
Only
person.
one.
I see.
Yeah. But my point is
to
to
empower more.
more and to create a value chain. There is a big gap. We have the resource. There is a big demand. There's a market. There is a resource. But there's no human power who's doing the quality product. So my point is to create that kind of environment and add to the value chain.
So you're trained. So the reason why you're doing that is to give more
Job opportunity.
opportunity to the women. So now you
Yes.
have 10 women that do your stitching at home.
The bamboo mats.
The bamboo.
Yes.
Okay.
So I will be even the mats. They work for me as for my bags, and also I am a market for them. Like anyone who's interested in bamboo for their furniture, for their household interior, they contact me because now I am more
the bamboo expert.
Yes. So I give this opportunity for those women. And I want them to have a sustainable income. Yeah.
So if they're not doing something for you, they could be doing something
For others.
for other people.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So you actually train them in how you want it done.
Yes.
These are all women that had no idea about bamboo.
No idea. Even they
so
don't
amazing.
know that what bamboo is, what it can be. So I just go there with my product and show them this is bamboo. Those bags, those jewelries, those baskets that I have is bamboo. So you can be part of it. You can do this. So I trained 20 women before 2 months. Now they are working with me as well, and they are producing baskets, lampshades and everything by themselves also, yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
So you open another thing for them. Yes. Excellent. Now that we've had all this conversation about your bags and your jewelry, I would like you, because obviously this is something new, very new. It's not just something new. It's a very new thing that you've actually brought out.
Yes.
And you are actually showing it to a lot of different people,
Yes.
not just in our country and the continent, but all over.
Yes.
So I would like you to tell our audience, because there might be one person that just loves this idea and that would just be like, okay, I want to get into this. You know what I mean? So just as an advice, or how they could do this or how they should get into it, if you could just advise our fellow.
My workshop is always open for anyone who is interested in creativity, bamboo production. It's widely open.
Great, that's good.
So even my staff know my principal. During our summertime, there were students, who's working with us. Nice. Even I have one intern who's waiting for university.
Oh, the marks.
Yes.
Okay.
She's working with us. Like we're very open. Like anyone who is interested to work on bamboo, they can contact me. I can link them with bamboo.
The bamboo world.
Yes. In Ethiopia.
In Ethiopia, yeah.
Yes. Because my point is like to create an awareness, because we have this amazing resource and we are not using it. So I want more people to join this path. That's why. And my biggest vision is to create a bamboo craft village. Like people can see from the plantation up to all the processing. They can experience this and they can see how we put our effort, emotion, everything to our every single product. And it will be a marketplace for our product as well as for any innovative bamboo producer. So I want to create a bamboo craft village.
Beautiful. I wish
in
you
Addis.
Yes, and I think you can.
Yes.
And I think you can. And the place has to be also be built in bamboo now.
With bamboo.
Yeah.
Yes. And even the compound will be with bamboo plantation.
Yes,
everything. Yeah. It will be like a recreation center. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you so much, ትዕግስት, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Thank you again. So there's going to be 2 more songs.
Okay.
I'm going to take you to Congo and Tanzania.
Okay.
That's Diamond Platinum with Koffi Olomide. And then the beginning, we're going to start off with Be Free.
Be Free. Oh, nice one.
So the singer for this is an Ethiopian. She's an Australian-based singer, and I think she was actually born in Australia, but her name is Soli Tasamma.
Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful song.
Yeah.
Thank you again for coming.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching your Pan-African show called Afreeqa with your host, Katsala Seifu. Thank you again.